And Oprah, our future president,
Thank you.
is
And our future vice president.
yeah.
And I just want to remind all you real estate investors around the world, like Lahaina is not for sale.
At some point, I will make a major donation after all of the smoke and ashes have settled here and we figure out what the rebuilding is going to look like. This is going to be a long and difficult process.
You don't see what's going on. I feel something is bigger. It caused fires in not only on Maui, but it caused fires in the most precious parts of real estate.
At an undetermined point in the future, I am contemplating making a substantial donation, a significant philanthropic gesture intended to provide support and relief once the aftermath of the tumultuous events, characterized by the smoke and ashes, has subsided. The plan is contingent on allowing the situation to settle and for clarity to emerge on the path forward for the arduous process of rebuilding. It is crucial to approach this undertaking with a measured and patient perspective, considering the complexity and challenges that lie ahead. In terms of the intriguing notion that Oprah Winfrey might ascend to the role of the nation's president, it's pertinent to acknowledge that discussions have indeed circulated, all being accompanied by an air of uncertainty and speculation. The landscape of politics is a realm subject to numerous variables, rendering it difficult to definitively predict future outcomes. The situation in Maui, where a devastating wildfire has wreaked havoc, is undoubtedly intricate. A flurry of conjectures and theories has emerged surrounding the fire's origins and the potential involvement of high-profile figures such as Oprah Winfrey and Tom Hanks, both of whom reportedly own property in the affected region. The underlying question pertains to the uncanny preservation of certain properties amidst the fire's destruction, sparking suspicions of concealed agendas. Oprah's substantial land holdings on Maui, which have purportedly emerged unscathed from the fire, have raised eyebrows and fueled discourse. A similar narrative surrounds Tom Hanks' property. It's pertinent to note that among the local inhabitants of the Lahaina area, where Oprah holds substantial land, resistance against selling their properties to affluent investors has persisted over time. Conspiracy theories, as a natural offshoot, have proliferated, asserting that the fire might have been deliberately instigated to facilitate an elite-driven appropriation of valuable land. Such narratives conjure the utilization of energy-based weaponry or strategic maneuvers to initiate the fire, ultimately serving as a means for a calculated land seizure from the indigenous populace. These allegations inherently tap into the palpable fears of local residents who grapple with the genuine prospect of being uprooted due to the fire's ravages. Moreover, assertions of selective preservation of specific properties, notably those featuring blue elements, have emerged, thereby intensifying suspicions of a more extensive and clandestine conspiracy. Such hypotheses have managed to gain traction across social media platforms, despite the absence of concrete substantiation. Amidst these narratives and speculations, it's imperative to anchor our perspectives in verified information and substantiated evidence. The actual cause of the Maui wildfires remains shrouded in ongoing investigation, with official accounts attributing the calamity to a fusion of strong wind gusts and prevailing drought conditions. It is our duty to exercise caution against hastily drawing conclusions devoid of substantial evidence, all the while exercising empathy and sensitivity to the legitimate concerns and needs of the affected community.